AdjusterTV for a while, then you know that when I talk about running claims and the ever-changing technology associated with scoping and writing estimates, I'm always focusing on claim accuracy and customer service first, but a very close second is speed and volume. Again, since we usually don't get paid by the hour, we get paid by the claim, we want to close as many high-quality claims as possible in as short a time as possible. The math is simple. If I make something like an average of $300 per claim, closing 3 claims a day is pretty good, but closing 6 claims a day is a lot better, right? This is why I haven't fully jumped on the drone bandwagon. Yes, I own a drone, and yes, there are plenty of times where my drone will be useful in scoping a dangerous, complex, or otherwise inaccessible structure. However, because up to now, the logistics of managing a bunch of batteries, no-fly zones around airports and government areas, the danger that an out-of-control drone poses to pets, people, and property, and the hassle of getting a license to fly the thing have stood in the way of that most critical of metrics, volume. In other words, if it takes me more time to set up and fly a drone than it does to just hop on my ladder and scope the building, I'm not going to incorporate it into my workflow, especially for the main bread and butter claims that keep food on the table for a cat property adjuster, which are hail claims. And of course, for hail claims, those are going to be about 999% roof claims. That is until now. What if you could fly your drone straight up, let it take a picture, and then get complete roof measurements in just a few minutes, and an ESX that you can drop into Xactimate in less than an hour after that? No complex flight patterns, and a super short flight time means minimal drain on the battery and less chance of mishap. I recently spoke with Jeffrey Marcus from Certifly to talk about the cutting edge in aerial data acquisition for adjusters.
Thank you very much, Matt, for having me. My name is Jeffrey Marcus, and I am the co-founder of Certifly. It's a company that started a few years ago with the advent of drones getting into the drone space. I have a partner, his name is Drone Reyes, and together we are kind of leading the industry when it comes to utilizing drones in the insurance space. My company itself creates rooftop measurements that can be done in real time, which means that you can launch a drone, land it in about 90 seconds, and essentially get a fully baked report back in about 15 minutes and an ESX file in about an hour. So that's like where we're coming from. That's where the market is starting from, and we're just going to build from beyond that. And so Certifly is a company that started in 2016. What we've been doing since then has been executing off of a patent that we received in 2017. It goes back to 2011, but it was only received in 2017. What that patent does is allows for drones to create job estimates, essentially fly and output measurements in real time. There's more to it than that, but that's kind of like the simplified version. And then specifically, what we're doing today is going to be something that's going to be automated as well. So our deliverable is the ability of creating these measurements in real time, 15 minutes, but eventually it'll be like 15 milliseconds because the drone app will be drawing it. And the idea here also is we talk about roofing. That's really easy for us. Right now, we can go up, take one picture, come back down and land and be able to extract multiple pitches using one single image. That's kind of like where we started from. However, eventually the drone itself will do sighting. It'll shoot inwards, it'll take multiple pictures and a 3D, I hate to say a 3D model, but at least a roof measurement and sighting measurement report can be drawn from that. It might even be easier than just walking around the premises because your drone is really doing it. They're avoiding the fences, they're avoiding the dogs, they're avoiding the alleys. There's a variety of different things that you can do with a drone that you would avoid when you're up in the air and there's nothing really stopping you from taking pictures inward rather than shooting from the ground. We can deliver what I mentioned earlier, a roof measurement report in about 15 minutes, an ESX file in about an hour. That's kind of like what the adjusters want. And what's really nice is it's all done on demand. So you can order it at that moment and then get it back. It's not like you're ordering it and getting it back a few hours or a day later. you're going to get it back in a very short amount of time while you're still in the field.
And you may also recognize Jeffrey from the extremely popular Drones for Insurance Facebook group. Certifly hasn't officially launched yet, but it is available right now at certifly.com. Find the full press release at adjustertv.com/news. And you can catch the complete interview with Jeffrey Marcus on drones on Adjuster TV Radio coming soon.